It's an LG 43 that's totally dead, and I can't work out if it's the power board, the main board, or the ironing board. I've got an LG 43, which is a UN 7100 6, so 1006 LB. Don't know who Power FM is. It's written on there. It used to be a radio station, didn't it? Anyway, there's the things that I know. Plugging it in, switching it on, and I was expecting blue backlights, but on this particular occasion, he's totally dead. I'm getting nothing. Nothing, man. Not a thing. And the obvious starting point for this is going to be the power supply, because it's completely dead, so that's got to be the first place to start. I've already checked for the blue capacitor, which does blow up on these power supplies, and it takes out the fuse. But the fuse is actually intact, and the diodes are all fine, so there's something else gone on this power board. You can't see it at the moment, but just out of shot on my left hand side, I've actually got a brand new power supply ready to stick in. So this is probably going to be one of those easy, quick fixes. Thank you very much. I hate it when I have the probes the wrong way around. It bugs me. Sorry, it crackled there and worried me. We've got 13. Yep, and another 13. It's fluctuating a bit. I'm just going to disconnect the main board. Now that is weird. That 13 has come down to 8. Now the main board is disconnected. The other thing to mention, this power supply doesn't chuck out a 5 volts. And no, it's not the main board's job to find that. That's got to be on the power supply. This one's got a 3.3. I reckon there's a short on the main board. The voltages on here are still weird. But of course it is the main board that should be switching on this. And it isn't. Just having a look what screen we've got on here. Obviously I need to double check the screen, because if I do need a new main board, helping me find it will be knowing the screen number. Well, I don't think it's a problem with that. I think it's a problem with that. And luckily, because I'm in the other unit, this is where I keep all the spare parts, I'm just going to grab a board and see. I'm slightly concerned about the voltages there, but I don't think that's the be all and end all. I think we've got a problem here. Now, when you're looking at these boards, the number you need is the little number that's on a little white label here. Let me zoom in. So it's just there, and it's the bottom right. I'm going to put my finger or my thumb on it. So there is a number, that is the EBT number. Hopefully you can see. And that's the one I'm going to go looking for, he says. I've got to put my glasses on first. It's a 43, so we will have these. It's an EBT 66 48 103. I'll show you on the other camera just in case you didn't get a proper close-up on that. That's the number in the bottom right-hand corner. I've got a semi-steady hand tonight. It's not too bad to say we're zoomed in. Got one, just there. Hasn't got its little bezel though, so I'm going to have to steal that one. Now, I've got no idea why this would have failed. Unless it's connected to the storm that we've had recently, because the next TV I'm going to be looking at, whether I get a chance to look at it tonight or not, I don't know, is a storm damaged one, which does happen from time to time. Somebody tell the plank it's the bottom 4 holes he needs, thank you. Okay, sometimes I can't see the wood for the trees. Interesting reference from a plank. Just in case it is a power supply issue as well, I brought one of those in, but I don't think it is. But if it is connected to storm damage, it could have taken out both boards. Storm damage could have taken out the processor. Okay, got to be honest here. I originally diagnosed it as a power board problem for obvious reasons. I'm a plank. But the power board is showing signs of life. Okay, let's take a little vote here, shall we? Hands up who thinks that this main board's going to sort the issue and everything's going to be lovely. Okay, jolly good. Who thinks it is actually a power supply issue and I'm a plank? Thank you very much. I know where you live. Who thinks it is actually a main board problem, but I'm going to have a few other issues as well because I am a plank? Yeah, you're quite good, aren't you? That was a bit awkward. All right. You can see where you could see it's fallen out, but probably you can see it even better there now. So that is where we should get 5 volts, and we should get a standby light if it was the main board. Pay attention to the picture on the left hand side. Something. I've seen the picture, that's it. So it was just a main board. Do you know, sometimes when you think you've fixed it, but actually you've made it a whole lot worse. There's a line of information missing now, which is not good. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Never known a storm cause that sort of damage before. Let's try again. Do you know, sometimes when you really think you've fixed it, but you've made it worse and worse. We didn't even get an LG logo that time, did we? What is going on? Try again. Did we get an LG logo? I didn't see it. No. Okay. There's something very iffy on this screen. Well, they're both in, so I don't know. I don't get that. Do we get a full picture this time? Yes. Oh, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Let's just let it bring up the screensaver. Yeah. That's fine. That's weird. That is so weird. Not that the fault is weird. The fault is bog standard. I've got to stop using that phrase. It's an awful phrase. But losing that bit, then losing them all completely, and the wires did seem to be in. Oh well, he hasn't got a blue picture. And he's got his picture back. So that should be one customer happy. Anyway, voltage, very strange. Don't understand that. But sometimes it is, of course, the main board's job to turn the power supply on. I'm just surprised about the voltages. I've got 2 others to do tonight, and I'm running out of time. In fact, I've got 1 hour 20 minutes. So I'm going to put this back together, and I'm going to start work on the other 2. So this is working, just a main board job, maybe connected to a lightning strike, don't know. But let me reassemble this, and I'm going to have a look at something which I believe is a bit of a miracle. It's the only Samsung TU working in the UK. I'm exaggerating a bit there, but I think it is. We'll have a look at that next.